My enemies are many. My equals are none.
Welcome back to part 45, my France Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. We continue where we left things off last time, and this could well be one of the finale episodes. As I said, we'll probably do the Waterloo scenario battle as its own separate stream and or recording. But today, the aim over the next hour or so is to march on Moscow, which is, I'm not necessarily planning to fight another battle apart from at Moscow with Napoleon, because they've got a reasonable force there, unless of course we come up against a interesting defiant Russian stack. Otherwise, the rest of their forces are all small broken up forces, and we should just be able to push through them fairly quickly. We kick things off by moving this army, our Polish Legion, over here, just so that we can get a more straightforward order resolve, because I wasn't quite trusting it beforehand. They've got a good number of troops here, but a good chunk of them, probably 2,000, 3,000, are just armed citizenry. They've also got some militia in there, so nothing particularly special. So we'll take that order resolve. We lose 1,865. They are smashed. Kyiv is ours. Peacefully occupy. Lovely. And with that, that should also free up the path for Napoleon yet to start marching this way. We're going to send him to Moscow. So where can we get him through? It's going to be up by Smolensk and over that way, which is 1, 2, 3 turns away. Off he goes. There are some armies up over here. That is Kutuzov. So I might fight a battle against him, because he is obviously the one of the main Russian generals of the time. Leave my spy in there. These guys, this army actually can keep on pushing. So we could have a battle with Kutuzov now with this force to clear them away. This is with Massena. They might run. This army could then jump in there. Yeah, I might do that. Let me just make the rest of my moves for the turn, and then we'll go from there. Right. Davo, the Iron Marshal. You will march towards Smolensk, or we'll hit this small force along our way. There we go. Goodbye. Keep going. You'll get replenishment, so that's good. We've got Murat racing on up with his cavalry. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing his army in action, but it's just whether or not we actually have the opportunity to do so. Your army could probably chill here for a turn. You guys are going to go straight across for Estonia, and I will march up with you guys to hold Courland instead. I can demand their surrender, I'd have thought. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Upgrade their roads. Throw in the cavalry. Nice. Looking for one more naval battle. I was originally thinking about maybe trying to kick out the Santissima Trinidad, but I'm not sure we'll bother. I'd rather just focus on Moscow. This army here, I mean, you guys are going to go in to Belgorod, which, yeah, should be doable. Lovely. Now that we've got all of our forces here, it is just smash, smash. I mean, if this goes very quickly, maybe we'll do Waterloo in this same bit. Maybe we'll have time for it today. We shall see. I'll send you up here just because we've got loads of other armies there already. Up you go. Do we want to send you there, or should we let Napoleon hit them? We don't really want to weaken his force. We could just hit them with one of these other armies, to be honest. Let's do that. Let's let those guys have a turn of replenishment, I think. Would be much better for you. We're bringing Bernadotte in, and he can look to strike Novgorod. And claim that. Gonna bring some support from this army. Back he goes to Petersburg. With that, they just have Smolensk and Russia and Moscow remaining. They got a few small forces there. Murat can race after them next turn. Well, that army could. I mean, I could march that army across to block them coming in from behind, to be honest. Yeah, go on then. Just secure that. Means we could also repair that. Lovely. I'm not going to worry about... I don't know. I'm not going to worry about building stuff, he says, as he builds stuff. I don't know. I can't resist just going through, clicking through, getting the little outpost territories built up. Even though they've only got a few turns left of existence with the campaign. Ba, 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 ba. No, all good. All good. Let's end the turn and continue our push, our march on Moscow. There's asking the difference between Empire and Napoleon. I mean, when it comes down to Empire, Napoleon is the more refined experience from Empire. It's only focused on the European theatre of war, whereas Empire obviously takes place pretty much 100 years earlier as well, but also has the North American theatre and the Indian theatre. So there's kind of, I mean, I don't actually know region count. I would assume there's still more regions in total in Empire Total War compared to Napoleon. And you also have those different zones, like trades. Like, trade's important in Napoleon, but it's even more important in Empire just because you've got that kind of near global scope and scale to it. But Napoleon is a more refined, better performing, less buggy experience. Empire, unfortunately, is the kind of buggy, forgotten child at this point, which is a great shame because just so much potential there. They pulled their armies back over here. So, yeah, we could send our Polish Legion to face Kutuzov because we're going to send Davo in to secure Smolensk. I'm going to demand their surrender again. No need to weaken our armies if we don't need to. Right, yeah, we can now send Napoleon that way. He will be able to attack Moscow in 2 more turns and win the campaign for us, because all we need is Moscow. We have all the other objectives that we need. I'm not really going to worry about the small forces running around because they'll all be wiped out shortly. But let's just see if we can't have a quick little smash against Kutuzov. Oh, really? Order Resolve says I'm going to lose it. Are my Polish Legion troops just not that great? 29 accuracy isn't amazing, no. I have faith, though, in my tactics. So, in we go. And then, should just be able to blast through a couple of turns to face the garrison of Moscow, and we will fight that with Napoleon, even if it says it's going to be a slam dunk. One final battle with Napoleon's full fury unleashed. And then, onwards to Waterloo. Which I've only ever heard good things about, you know? Alright, so let's try and get artillery spread out front of the line so we can canister. It's open enough. And this one over there looks doable. We'll need to use our cavalry effectively as well, I reckon. Lancers on the right, heavy cav on the left. Okay, you guys could push a little bit further over here. I don't know if that's going to affect your line of sight. There's that little rise there is grim. Yeah, I'll do. That's good there. There we go. Two over there, and then 3 Polish Legion to then take up the right, which we'll have to expand out once the battle has begun. And then light troops, we can have you over here as well. Lovely. That's where their reinforcements are coming in from. Just spread them out straight for now. A little bit of a rise there. I've not got you guys positioned particularly well to deal with that. It's unfortunate. I have to pull you guys back, I think. Yeah, I didn't think about that hill. I didn't really clock it properly. Lancers, get you guys over here because I can see them bringing in more cannon. We'll try and hit them before they're just trying to rush to join the main force right now.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I think we'll be drawing them in with cannon fire, though. Keep moving my cavalry round. Steady. Just got to wait until that infantry's a little bit more clear of the cannon, then we swoop in on the right. We will still swoop in, but they're coming for us already. They've decided not to wait until all their forces together to form up a battle line because they realise they're under fire. We'll try and hit these guys before they have a chance to form up. I'm hoping to catch them. But my cavalry got a pretty awful charge off there. They're going to do some damage, but not enough just yet. but I will leave them engaged because that cavalry unit is nearly ready to swing on around and start doing some hefty damage. Switch the cannon canister. Send my lancers in here. Keep swinging down the line. So far working pretty well. Engage the general staff. We'll go after their artillery now. And we'll also swing these guys up and round, along with the light troops. Looks like they're just going to try and charge our battle line. That's fine. We can take the damage. We can take the hit. Now they got more reinforcements coming in. They're not finished yet, but they will finish off my cavalry if I'm not careful. They're wavering. There we go.
Our men are running, sir.
Pull the cavalry back. We just lost that. Oh no, it was the cannon that's been charged. Yeah. Thought it probably would have been. Move you guys forward. You've seen off the general. Let's take out the rest of their artillery. Hurl it back. God, they really slammed into us in the center. Turn it round.
Our men are running, sir.
Engage in melee. Get ready to hit into the back of the Russian line now. Not too worried if we take fairly hefty casualties here as long as we win. So just stop the Russians disrupting anything.
Our men are running, sir.
Any of our like rear guard forces or just harassing our flanks and supplies as we push forward. They've got the general again. They are swooping through the center though. Oof. Managed to break them with the cavalry again. Finish off that general. So bounce power is all the way in my favor. Seen them off there. And come out of square. Rush in to break them there. No pun intended. Move forward to clear away that, if you please. Square. That unit was just withdrawing. I was going to say, AI is telling that one to withdraw. There we go. That's the last of them. Take that, Kutuzov. Job done. Lost 1,741. They lost 5,096. Smushed. Lovely. No point really advancing or moving with any of our other forces, to be honest. We've cleared them all away. So it's just waiting for Napoleon to get there now. Let's end it. Let him advance. Opportunity to intercept. Yeah, we'll take the order resolve. Clear him away.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited. Development in these areas now will increase your nation's trade income later.
Thanks for letting me know about that undeveloped land again. Let's just go finish them off here. We don't leave anyone behind. Bye-bye. We'll upgrade that farm to celebrate. Most importantly, though, get Napoleon marching on Moscow. And yet he can hit it next turn, which means our campaign comes to an end next turn with one final battle to claim Moscow. So I'm not going to do anything else. We just don't need to at this point. Just going to end the turn. Let the turn play out if I've got any other armies that I had scheduled to march and move somewhere.
There is unused land suitable for farming in this region.
Thanks, Leia.
Farms.
Okay, they've got an army outside. A little force there. I mean, I don't think it's got a star fort. Good, because that would be grim. We'll face the full garrison, though, rather than hitting the smaller force. So in we go. The best of the best. The old guard, the young guard. The bravest of the brave. There we go. 5,752 and 400 reinforcing. Musketeers. There's their infantry, 6-pounder artillery, and some lancers. Facing the very best of troops. No, I thought there was only 3 old guard. No, it's 4. Beautiful. Facing the very best troops, artillery, Grand Battery of the Convention. and all the rest that Napoleon can muster. So let's dive on in and win our final battle. Do what they said could never be done. To march on Moscow and shatter Russia. In we go. I was about to say the final battle, but no, there will be one more battle in this Napoleon adventure. The Battle of Waterloo. But that will come sometime later. Need nice, open, clear, flat terrain. I'm going to have to sit back from our initial deployment, I think, a little bit. A little bit. Just so that we've got clear sight lines for the cannon. A grand battery, 8 cannon instead of 4. That's beautiful. I'm going to pull that back a smidge. Yeah, lovely. Have a cannon crew there. Nothing in between. That's not ideal. There's one there. We could have another artillery piece actually up that way, I think. Oh wait, hang on. No, that's a howitzer anyway, so that can go. That can go there. Where have I got one left? Oh, there we go. Derp. There and there. Lovely. Cavalry on the flanks. Where do you want to put the old guard? I mean, they're probably going to spread out there. We could have them up on the hill, either side of the cannon to then push. I just don't know if we've got the spacing here. Not quite. We could probably pull it over, though. There and there. Lovely. That's quite a big gap. All the way along. Lovely. And that leaves one final unit to pop on the right of the artillery. Okay. That's good. We just need to send this unit out to the right. Pull the cavalry right as well. Let's begin. Cannons, prepare to fire.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Unleash the grand battery. Swing the cavalry that way. Might just tilt you guys back a bit I don't want to get caught out by them trying to flank us there. We taking down any of their artillery yet? 3 or 4, 4 or 4, 3 or 4. It's good. It's good. How's mine looking? 4 or 4, 3 or 4, 4 or 4, 8 of 8. Oh, Boney's bruisers took some damage. That's fine. This is fine. Our cannons are clearly drawing them to us, though. They don't want to sit there and get shelled. Though, again, poor old Boney's bruisers down to just 2 cannons here. It's going to leave my right flank exposed and weakened. That's okay. We're sending a good chunk of them this way. Bounce that shot through them. But they've now decided to pull back a little bit. I could try and rush in with my cavalry. I don't know if that would achieve much, but let's give it a go. Let's try and put some pressure on them. This cavalry, I have to send them around here, though, because we've got to avoid the fences that they've placed, stakes, and swing in carefully in between them to knock out the cannon. Any suggestions for mods for Napoleon other than Darthmod? I hear, or I have heard good things about Napoleonic. I think it's called Napoleonic Total War 3. That seems to be the other major kind of overhaul mod that people look to use instead of Darthmod. I've not used it myself. I think it started off as a more multiplayer focused mod, but I believe it's, with recent updates, it's now also kind of a full overhaul for single player as well. But I've personally not tried that one out. Now I can't go in against those cannons because they pulled infantry back. One last showing of Lionheart's fabled cavalry skills, eh? Throw some cavalry gung-ho into their targets, perhaps. The train's being awkward, so they have to walk around that way. Yeah, I've got one last chance to probably throw some cavalry in. I can't hit that cavalry, that artillery unit. Three, 2, 1. There's the target. I might clip a few of them back there, unfortunately. We're going to go. There we go. Just try and knock out those cannons, because if they lose the cannons, they will advance. There's the Great War mod. Oh yeah, the Great War mod's meant to be really good. Never actually got around to checking that out, but again, always heard good things about it. They've abandoned their cannons with the rest of their troops. They're just charging forward now. Not even throwing much of their cavalry in to try and defend them. Pull them back. I just need to knock out that last artillery piece over here, and then they have no choice but to continue marching. But I think I've drawn them to us now. Ah, they've locked in this cavalry here. And they're getting shot to bits by that square. Yeah, I finally managed to get them to disengage. That square was firing through their own unit as well. Classic Russian tactics. Just need to knock out that cannon before I can pull what's left of this cavalry unit back. The Emperor will not forget your sacrifice. Cavalry rushed out on the flanks. There we go. Run them away. You guys lose all your cannons. You did. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, there's the quick climb. That'll do it. Send the cavalry racing down this way. You guys keep them busy there. So trying to knock out my old guard. Let's stop that, please. Oh yeah, they're one unit of reinforcements there. Should be able to fire some shot off because they're trying to pull back. Yeah, there we go. Sweep round with the cavalry. Push them forward.
Our men are running, sir!
That cavalry's broken there. Thought they might struggle a little bit. Sweep them aside with the cavalry.
Our men are running, sir!
Tell the howitzers to limber up, because otherwise we're going to quick climb our own forces. They're finished over there. See him away. Shred them with the grand battery.
Infanterie d'élite! Grenadiers sont prêts.
Enemy general taken out. Just keep firing, just keep firing.
Les grenadiers sont prêts.
The cavalry on over here. Last few troops to take out. There we go. They're broken.
Lancez des ordres. Allons se battre à votre commandement.
Surround their final unit with old guard.
C'est sa cervelle! Nettoyez-moi ça!
And they are out of here. Enemy reinforcements in his turn to deal with.
Grenadiers sont prêts.
Young guard to deal with these guys.
Infanterie!
Beautiful.
Les grenadiers sont prêts.
There we go. Broken. Russia has fallen. Moscow is Napoleon's.
Fier et victorieux!
919 lost. Grand Battery of the Convention getting 810 kills, followed by the Old Guard with 562.
Attaquez!
Supreme victory.
Our enemies said we could not win. What difference, they ask, could one man make? Every difference, I replied, if that man is Napoleon. Napoleon watched their cities fall. He expected victory, nothing less would do. Victory came because he willed it. Napoleon's will, Napoleon's ambition set a match to the kindling of the world.
There we go. March on Moscow. So ends the March on Moscow, mon empereur. In the face of great adversity, you have guided the Grande Armée to the easternmost extremes of Europe, and in so doing conquered the heart of one of her last great empires. As the cold winds blow through the desolate streets of the fallen city, but one question remains. What lies in store for Napoleon Bonaparte and his mighty French Empire now. So we can continue or exit the main menu. I mean, we'll hit continue just so that we can peacefully occupy and throw in a save. The Russian Empire has been destroyed. None now stand against us. All have been broken. There we go. All victory objectives complete. We're at war with no one. I was originally considering about maybe seeing if the Santissima Trinidad, which I assume is in here, whether we could fight a battle against them, but I'm honestly not bothered about it. It's fine. That is where we will bring this this campaign to an end, although there will be one final episode, the finale episode, part 46. We'll just throw in a save, because this will be part 45. And we will probably stream and record the finale next week, unless I get a chance towards the end of this week. But we have one final thing to do. We've now unlocked the Waterloo scenario, so we get to fight the Battle of Waterloo, but as the French, to see if we can create kind of a... I don't know if it lets you create a counterfactual, or whether it just kind of goes where you beat the British, but then, oh no, the Prussians are coming, and yeah, shows you that. But yeah, we have the Battle of Waterloo. The Battle of Waterloo, 18th of June 1815, proved to be Napoleon's last action. The combined British, Hanoverian, Prussian and Dutch-Belgian force of the 7th Coalition decisively defeated Napoleon and his loyal generals, ending the emperor's rule forever and leading to his exile on the Atlantic island of St. Helena. But yeah, I believe this one gives us one last chance to play as Napoleon and his forces. So we will fight that as its own separate video, the final part in this series, and then it will be brought to a solid conclusion. We won't be replacing this with anything directly just yet. What I'll probably do is a mix of two things. The first of which being hopefully streaming and recording more of the Fall of the Samurai series with the Satsuma, and also trying to fit in a stream or two where I check out Empire Total War with the PUA mod and the Empire 2 mod to see which of those two overhauls I enjoy most. And then if there's some interest, I may well consider doing a full Let's Play on Empire Total War one last time with one of those overhauls, probably as Great Britain, because I feel like I think it's been like 9 or so years since I did that Great Britain campaign. So I feel like it'd be nice to revisit that and see if we can't conquer the world again. So that's the plan for that. For those watching on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed. Join us for the finale episode, part 46, the Battle of Waterloo, next time. Until then, take care and ciao for now.